Hi guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Neil had a little connectivity issue and is now Miss Harvey, which I will change, so just give me a second here. But while I do that, let's get our viewers caught up to speed on where we are and what we're doing.
I would be Miss Harvey if you gave me the opportunity. Sounds like fun.
Snap decision, you would just change.
I mean, temporarily.
Yeah.
For a short period of time.
Like those movies where they switch their, I guess, their souls? I don't know. How do you explain?
Yeah, like Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where we are is the Duke of Blades is chasing the party. They are fleeing, but some of their members, 2/5 of their members are too slow to really outrun him. And the party is getting a little bit kind of scattered and taking some damage as they try and protect everyone together. It is a unfortunate situation for the time being.
So, Miss Harvey, you have like a pack or like a side pouch or like a purse or whatever?
I'm not sure. A backpack?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, like
Okay.
a haversack.
And I think you're holding all of our potions, right? That we found in Rathatan's
Yeah, I have
place.
6 of them, so if there's only 6, I have all of them.
Okay. And I have the big gemstone thing, which we don't really know what it does, but it seems to turn people evil, which we don't really need to do to the Duke of Blades, but I don't know if that could be useful.
Maybe it would
What
cancel
if?
out.
I was just gonna say that. Worth a try.
If you're already evil, it just goes back to...
Yeah, maybe that'll be a last resort. But I guess since we are seeing that we can't outrun him, and I see that Pointy McSwordstab is in danger, I'm going to yell, asking for the potions.
Which one? There are 6.
Well, we just know them by color, right?
They have labels written on them.
Oh, they have labels.
And I can read.
Okay.
Yeah, what language are the labels written in? Can we all read? Oh, okay.
Send me all the attacky potions!
The which one you said? Sorry?
I said the attacky ones. I think
So
there
do
were
we-
there were
there's
4
a
healing
fire breathing, so I'll send the fire breathing. That's what I
and
understand.
the flying one.
Oh, and
Yes.
the flame. So I toss both carefully, so I'm not like so that she can't catch and break. You know, Niels?
Okay, well, let's do that during the initiative phase.
Okay.
But I
Everyone-
wanted to catch him and double fist him like the Stone Cold and intro. Oh, hold on, you guys want rolls, and now I gotta move
I do
everybody
want
around
rolls.
again.
Just initiative.
Yeah.
Woo!
What's-
Pointy makes forward.
What is the initiative for catch and drink potions?
3.
Yeah. I guess we're
Yeah.
stopping, right? To turn and help.
To fight.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So it looks like Pointy McSwordstab goes first. Wait, we're missing a
Yeah.
Glib Glob.
Yeah.
The glob is like tracking or something, no?
Yeah, he's following from behind.
I guess
Swiggity swooty.
Okay, there we go. So Pointy McSwordstab goes first, grabs the 2 potions from the bag.
like, well, is it like the guy attacking me like really fucking close? Like, can
But you've got your shield up. You can like sheathe your sword, hide behind
Can
your
you
shield,
hand
or you
them
can
to
toss
me?
the whole bag. Or there's a lot of ways you can do this.
I'm right.
Can I toss the bag and just keep fighting, or
Sure.
do I lose my turn?
You can. I would say you can take a defensive action and toss the bag, but you couldn't
Okay,
toss
I'll
the
do that.
bag and attack.
I guess I'll do the defensive and toss the bag.
Okay. Who do you
Do-
toss the bag to?
I'll try to grab it since I'm like in front of her.
You're right
Whoever's-
there.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
I grab it and I hold on to it very tightly.
Perfect. Because Whiskers is next up in the initiative anyway. So you grab the bag. It has some spare clothes, a little bit of food, and these 6 potions.
Okay, so I rummage through it, and I'm tempted to eat the food, but I decide not to. But I do grab that clothing and I put it on very quickly.
That's gonna take more. That's gonna take a little while.
Okay, fine. then I don't try to put on the clothes. I think about that as well, and I'm like, nah. So instead, I get all the potions out so we can start giving those out because I can't read common. So.
Well, there's 4 of them that are a light blue,
Uh-huh.
one that is clear, and one that is a kind of bubbling, boiling red.
Okay.
Which is
so,
weird because even though there's a stopper in it, it still looks like there's bubbles going up.
Okay. From process of elimination, I'm going to assume that since I can talk to Anna, I tell her, I think it's the 2 that are different from the others that are what you want. Yeah.
That sounds great.
Okay. So I go ahead and can I give them to her, like,
Yeah.
personally? Are we close
Yeah, you
enough?
can give them to her, or you can like run and meet.
Yeah. Okay, so I run towards her as fast as my little dwarven legs will take me, huffing and puffing, and I get them to her as quickly as possible.
Okay, so while you're doing that, Jess Brohard does the following.
Is that your intro to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I I don't know. Because I'm not doing anything with the potions, right? So I kind of want to see, can I elect to take my turn last?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to wait and see what everyone else does and then kind of be reactive about it.
Okay, so Glibglob, you go at the same time as whatever we're called, Sapphire.
Yeah.
Sapphire, what are you doing? Glibglob, what are you doing?
I take both the potions that my lovely friend Whiskers has brought me, and I say, "The light that is in me shall conquer the light that is in you." And I drink them both at the same time.
Which 2 potions did she just drink?
The flight and the
flight and the
fire breathing in the hopes to turn into
A dragon!
Is that? Yeah,
Also,
the
if
dragon.
the scales on you, I feel like it would add a lot of value.
Well, too bad I already did it.
Okay, let's take a look. Where is... Where is my table here? Where is my table? Ah, perfect.
Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because normally if you consume 2 potions at once, there are horribly disastrous effects. Like, they can explode and kill you and that sort of thing. Normally. However, I rolled on the random encounter, or the random chart for this, and actually, compatible results. 1 potion randomly affected has 100% normal efficiency.
Only one?
So she got lucky.
Well, no, so one of them works, and one of them works at 150% power.
Nice!
Whoa.
Which one? Tell me the fire. Tell me the fire. The fire's 150. Come on, Neil. Give me the fire. Give me the fire. Big money.
6. On a 1, 2, or 3, it's a fire. On a 4, 5, or 6, it's the flight.
Oh, come on. Come on. This is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
I
For
feel
those
it.
of you who are wondering, it's a 97 on the D100 roll.
Only that one? Wow.
No, it was a 91 to 99, so like a 10% chance.
I don't remember
Flights.
what you said. Dang it.
It's fine. You're gonna.
How do you buff flight? Flight's already flight.
Duration would be longer.
Oh, you can fly for much, much, much longer.
Okay, well, fine.
Okay, so you can now breathe fire and fly.
Fuck yeah.
Can I
so-
can I have any feeling for how I can breathe fire? Like, is it a limited amount? Can I use it willy-nilly? Is it a timed thing?
So you kind of feel like you have to burp. Like, either you can let it out in small belches, like bleh, bleh, like a couple of those, or you could let out one big long burp.
Okay, so I have a limited amount of fire burp within me.
Well, okay, I have a question. Do we know that the fire is okay? My recommendation to you would be, like, we don't know if fire is even gonna really hurt this guy because, like, we don't really know what the Duke of Blades is. Like, he's obviously not, like, human. We don't even know if he is, like, killable. I mean, it's possible
Everything is
he's
killable.
literally invincible or something, or maybe he just, like, maybe fire's not gonna hurt him. So, like,
It's
didn't you already try throwing
possible.
fire at his face and nothing happened?
Well, that's because nothing came out of my hands.
Yeah,
Oh.
she didn't cast a spell.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, is it my turn yet, Neil?
Well, yeah, that's part of your turn. You can burp at him if you'd like, and you can take your movement as a fly action.
I put my hands down at my sides like Phoenix and X-Men, and I
Yeah.
raise, and I'm like rage burning in my eyes, and I say, "The light that is in me has words for the light that is within you!" And I zoom at him, but way out of reach of him. Like, if he were to jump up with his sword, he still couldn't reach me. And I want to fly over him and just fire bomb him with my...
Alright, so you're going to use all your belches in one big burp of flame.
Yeah.
Wait,
Right.
so if she flies, then it's over already? Or?
No, the duration of fly is pretty long.
You meant
Okay.
fire. Okay.
So, Anna, give me 5d10 points of damage as you breathe a gout of flame that is 20 feet wide and 80 feet long on your foe.
I nuked him. You said 5d10, right?
I
Oh
did say
wow,
5d10.
3 dice are really nice. I think if that's what it means. If the higher, the better.
Higher is the better. So, flames overwhelm him. He screams in horror and terror as the flesh melts from his body, leaving nothing but bone and maybe a little bit of sinew below. His skull is laid bare, his shoulders are laid bare. Maybe his lower bits still have flesh on them, but the rest of it is just gone. His leather burns, the studs on it melt into his body, and he crumples to the ground, dead.
As I see this,
Hell yeah.
I come to a levitating lotus position, like a little ways away, and observe what I have wrought. And I begin to hum a chanting, peaceful song that is meant to restore good balance to the universe. And I just sit there and kind of think about the light in me and the light that I just made in him.
It's so weird. I was like the boss of our game.
The boss has a boss.
Yeah, like I thought that was gonna be a lot more difficult.
Well, I did breathe
I honestly thought we were all
34
going to die.
damage of
I
fire
did
onto
too.
him.
But Sapphire saved us. So now
Well,
she can just like fly around.
You have a limited duration on your fly. You're not sure what it is, but you do know it is limited.
It's okay, I'm using it to enlighten myself right now.
Meditating. She's just-
Okay. Can you? Is it to gather food real quick?
Okay.
Or you could fly up and tell us what you see up there.
Yeah, I
Like,
fly really, really high, Neil, and I look around me and I create a visual map as far as I can see.
Hopefully you don't fucking.
I don't fly super high
it's
because
not like Fern Gully. Right.
You're not Icarus here.
because I don't want to run out of flight and then just fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once you get above the tree line, all you can see around you for miles and miles and miles is endless forest. It's just from up here, it's this swath of green. You see must be a hill or something off towards the north where the trees are taller, or maybe they're just taller trees or something. But there does seem to be one section that stands out a little bit.
Okay. Is that the east where we were headed?
You were headed north towards the king's castle,
Oh.
or
Where's
towards
the
where the
raven?
king is.
But the hills are in which direction, Neil? Sorry?
North.
North. Okay.
Yeah, in the direction of the elven king.
Cool. Okay, I descend and I tell them what I have seen, and then I also I touch whatever's left of the Duke when it has cooled, and I see if I can find any remnants of the light in him and learn anything from whatever is left of his soul. I
He's
charred
charred.
it.
He's gone.
Too dead.
Did he have any possessions on him that we can loot?
Not anymore. They are
Not
all
anymore? Okay.
charred. Anything that might have been on him is completely destroyed.
She
Any
fucked
clues
her.
as to who he is, who he's working for, completely destroyed.
Like
Do
what
I-
about did he have any weapons? Like was there fire
had a
fire hot enough to
longsword.
melt him?
He had a long sword and a short sword. They need some saving throws, but they're probably intact. Let's see.
Do I look really cool? Do I have like soot on me and like a little bit of flame dancing across
Maybe even
my
like an
hands.
aura glowing
Yeah.
from you.
Do I look awesome?
You look as you describe.
Awesome!
The flames write awesome in all languages.
Yeah,
So
they do.
that
I'm
must be
glowing
part
and the
of it.
flames are like, awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yes, his longsword and short sword both survive.
Oh, can we just like clean them off and see if we see anybody who has made these swords for him? A swordsman or a smiths and whoever.
I catch up to the party with a branch in my hands. I'm like, oh man, I was gonna catch him from behind with this big branch.
I just
I
look
was
over
ready
at
to
Glib
throw
Glob
him
and
down.
snort and say, "You coward! You hid in a bush."
Ha!
No, it was to get him from behind where he didn't expect it.
No, Sapphire protected us.
The sword
We can't
has
even talk to each other. Actually, shit.
the sword has 3. Yeah, the two of you can talk to each other.
Yeah, I can speak Gnomish.
Oh, okay, then
The-
we're
this-
arguing.
The sword has 3 diamonds in the pommel of it.
Ooh,
Ooh.
pretty.
Mhm.
Does it look like my diamond? I start comparing the two.
No, actually, yeah. Wait, I'm sorry, I missed. Who said that? Who's got the diamond?
Oh, Whiskers, of course.
Whiskers. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it does not look like your diamond.
Okay.
I mean, diamonds are diamonds, but yours is
Right.
way big.
Right. But I didn't know if maybe, sometimes they're different color grades. I didn't know if there was like a match or if they were kind of different.
They don't look any more similar than any 2 diamonds.
Okay.
I tried to like appraise or study the stones and find out if I have proficiency in that.
You do. You are a gnome. The one in Whiskers' hand is surprisingly large and priceless. It's just it's a really, really big diamond.
Yeah.
It seems almost unnaturally large.
Cool.
The ones in the pommel are high quality, very high quality. I don't know the diamond terms for clarity, but the top grade of clarity, very well cut, excellently placed. You notice that it's 3 on one side of the pommel, 3 on the other side of the pommel, so 6 total.
And would I know where they come from? Or, like
Forgotten.
which race would have made them?
You have no memory of these things.
Okay. So I say these are great diamonds. And there's a small sword too?
There's a short sword, yes.
Short sword. Is there anything on it?
The crossguard is made out of platinum.
Ooh.
This seems like a really good short sword. You know, if I had a weapon like that, maybe I could be more helpful in the future. And then I give a really big smile.
I don't need the weapon.
I have a
Why?
longsword and a dagger already, so I don't need it.
Then I just smile and like kind of just put the sword on me. Like, gotta get this here.
I just keep looking at my diamond.
I asked you something because I had the green gem, a large, nice green rock that I stole from the place that I kept in my pocket or backpack, whatever. So I'm like, hey, now that you can analyze stuff, what is this rock? And
I take a look at it, Neil.
Which place did you steal this emerald from?
I think it was from Rataton, was it? Like,
Oh,
was-
one of
there
his
was like a-
orbs.
I don't know if it was an orb.
He's got
No.
3 balls. He had 5 balls, remember? In his
Yeah, but
chest?
I wasn't it. I stole like a green rock somewhere where everybody was like, I stole like a red one, and I'm like,
Oh, it was
my
just a
green
rock
rock."
out of the riverbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's nothing.
No.
No, it's just a pretty rock.
I study it and say, it's a really pretty rock.
Nah,
Good
I
pick.
keep
Good
the
pick,
pretty
good
rock.
pick, good pick. The other one that they got over there, the blue one, that's ugly as shit. I like green. I'll write that on my character sheet. Neil, I decided my character likes green.
Okay.
I'm glad.
The raven hops back towards you, cocks his head side to side, looking at the corpse. goes over, kind of pecks at the flesh a little bit, goes over towards like his feet, which are the most intact of all the fleshy areas, pecks at them for a little while, and then hops down the road from branch to branch, rock to rock, log to log, heading northward still.
Does he still have shoes?
No, the boots are pretty. I mean, there's might be scraps of them left, but they're gone.
I finish my meditation, and when I open my eyes, you can see where there was a wide-eyed wonderment. There is still that wonderment, but there's also a sense, more of a sense of self than there was before, and an ownership of my own power in the universe. And you see that I may be more of a force to be reckoned with now. And I kind of just nod to myself and then continue after the raven and beckon that you guys follow.
Okay. I'm going to just take it that you all follow along the road.
Yeah.
Well, along the unseen road that the raven travels. Let's see. Okay. You spend 2 days traveling through the forest. So everyone heal 1 HP if you're wounded. When you come across a city, you could call it, there are, it looks like, how do you describe it? Tall crystal-lined structures kind of jut out from the ground, as almost as if it's like a large piece of quartz just naturally shot out of the ground, but it's been carved into a doorway and into a building. And over here, a huge sequoia tree has been twisted and shaped into like an archway that enters into a town that's kind of guarded by hedges. Now that you like go through the archway, you look back and these hedges actually make sense as walls, but from the outside, it kind of just looks like a big bushy area. And all around you are hundreds and hundreds of elves who stop what they're doing and just watch you. They seem maybe a little nervous, maybe a little curious, definitely a little curious. And they all kind of stop in their tracks and stare at you guys as you walk through the town.
As we walk by the quartz, I'm like, that's quartz, and that's wood, and that's the city, and those are elves.
I'm like, thank you.
I try to make it clear that I'm not here for any confrontation.
Are you still naked?
You know what? That bag of clothes, I would like to put those on because I'm feeling very self-aware as all
The clothes don't quite fit.
That's okay. I tie
They're
them around my
real
ankles
tight. Yeah.
and around my wrists.
I actually think my character had picked up some gnome clothes or dwarf size clothes at some point. Yeah. And she
When?
put them nicely. The maid did, and I know that they looted me completely, so they have gnome-sized clothing.
If they didn't put them on back then they did not have them.
It's on my character sheet.
Yeah,
But your
remember.
character's dead and left behind.
No, they said they picked up everything, and you told me to send the character sheet,
Yep.
and I did.
Whatever they have written down on their character sheets is what they have. If they don't have known-sized clothing, they do not have known-sized clothing.
So I have. Let me look. Sorry, I'm having to move stuff and my screen is getting wrecked. Just a second.
Sorry.
I don't know why this is happening. Sorry, team. Oh my gosh. I can't move this window. This is like the craziest.
They stole gnome-sized clothes from the zombie gnomes.
I do have the gnome-sized clothing.
Wow.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then you have a lot of clothing for the gnome. But do you have dwarf-sized clothing?
Let me check
Oh.
on that.
Anna?
Because gnome-sized clothing won't fit a dwarf either.
It's only gnome, I think.
I can't really, like, I'm having trouble. For some reason, my Adobe Reader only wants to spawn in a certain section of my screen that I cannot move.
I noticed that.
Yeah, so I'm... let's answer all the questions at the same time. So what are all the questions about what I have?
Do
Just
you have
dwarf
dwarf-sized
and gnome.
clothing?
Okay. Let me
My
double check
character
again.
didn't have that, so I don't think you do.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I remember.
So-
I do not.
Okay, so I just continue, and I get
The
myself.
human
looking.
clothes will work. They're just gonna have to like roll them up and maybe like
Right.
tie them in a knot in your belt, in front of your belly, and
Yeah.
around your ankles.
I make it work. I try to look
Yeah.
very, very fashionable and like I know what I'm doing, and I stand with, confidence but respect because elves don't like dwarves and vice versa.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm like looking at you like, I wonder why you've changed your attitude so much.
Seeing her change her attitude, I start standing on my tippy toes to look taller.
Yeah, I practice humility.
Can I still fly, Neil?
No.
Dang.
You've
flight wore off
descended.
after
It's
about
been
an
like 2 days. How long did you think the potion lasted?
I mean, you never know.
150%, man. 150%.
You never know.
Okay. So the raven keeps hopping along down through this. Now there's a clearly defined path that's made up of crushed red stones of sorts. It's like a little gravel pathway, but it's all red. Up to this, what is the term? It's almost a meadow. It's lined with tall rose bushes, but the rose bushes come in various different colors. And in the center, like the back center of the meadow, is the tallest sequoia tree you have ever seen. And it looks like it has been split down the center by a strike of lightning. Ages ago, though, because there's no blackened sides to it anymore. It's carved and polished, and the crack runs down to the very center where someone has carved a large throne into it.
Whoa.
Seated upon the throne is a very, very tall elf. Elves are normally like 5'4" ish. This guy is about 6'6". He's huge for an elf. Very thin, long, wispy golden hair traveling down to maybe his knees if he were standing. As is seated, they kind of hit the seat and then fall to the ground. And even for an elf, he looks old. You can actually see like his skin pulled tight against his cheekbones. Elves live hundreds, thousands of years even, so this person must be truly ancient to look like this.
I whispered to Sapphire, I think that's the king.
I think you're right. I beckon
I
to Vic.
immediately bow. I feel
Ooh.
like he presents himself with a great power, and I respect that. So I bow to him respectfully.
When I see her bow, I bow too, but I beckon behind me to Victoria, like, you talk to the king, you're the talker.
Neil, would like a squire respect the king? I guess it would, right? From like
Probably, yeah.
picture. So like I do the same,
I hide behind
which is unusual.
Princess Waterloo. I don't. Whiskers.
Whiskers! Because I'm curious like a cat.
I'm shorter than her, right?
And you have a beard.
Yeah.
Yes, you are shorter than her.
Because I just literally hide behind him and try to mimic his movements so that I'm not seen.
Okay. As you approach, you each hear a voice inside of your head.
Ooh.
And I'm going to PM you what that voice is during our break. Come back and see what happens on the other side.
Okay, guys, this break should be much shorter than last time, assuming that Neil manages to keep internet. So we will be right back in just a few minutes. See you then. Bye.